Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of Let's Play Pokémon Red. And yeah, I started at the intro here because, I wanted to talk to you guys. Okay, before we get to Victory Road, which we can go to now, I'm making a detour. If you remember, I accidentally went to see Articuno when I did not want to. So today, we are going to go to a little secret area to get another legendary bird. There are 3 in this game. And I found out in the 8-bit version, you can't just fly to the area you want to go. So I have to, so I get lost trying to find a way to doing it. And I said, oh, well, that'll be easy. I can just go to, wait, oh yeah, I keep trying. Yeah, I'll just go to Lavender Town. So we do that. And then the awkward thing happens because I forgot there was a whole cave in between these 2 areas. Oh boy, and it was the area you needed Flash, which we all know I am not a fan of. So instead I go to Cerulean, and for some reason I completely forgot the layout of Cerulean, so I'm lost there for a while. Then I find out I have to cut a tree, so I have to switch to my gem slave, and that's the story there. So while I'm lost in my stupid antics here, before we get to our destination, let me talk. We got another episode with no speed up sections. I made sure that there are no speed up sections for a while, because I don't want to because when Victory Road happens, I'm fast forwarding pretty much everything, except for one point where we see the last legendary bird Pokemon in this game. And boy, I hopefully, I really hope that I am not, that Victory Road isn't as bad as I remember it. I really hope so. I mean, I've been going through the dungeons fine, because I played this game so many times, but it's been years since my last playthrough, maybe like 3 or 4. So, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. So anyway, since we have the time, let's, I want to talk about the future of the channel a little bit. I know I've been lacking on Let's Plays lately, because I put all my focus on my analysis videos as what I made this channel for, and it's very important to me. I even been slacking on the lyricism videos, which are also a little side thing I do. I am working on one right now, hopefully it'll be up this week, so we'll see about that. In regards to Let's Plays, though, I do have plans on things. For one thing, I'm going to try to avoid doing Let's Plays on my older systems for a little while, and doing them straight off my computer, because the way I record them are a little more complicated than recording off my Wii U. It's so easy on my Wii U. Everything's mostly because if I play my retro games, they're digital and everything runs smoother, and it's just better experience. Everything it's just better. So the next Let's Play I'm gonna have, I already said, is during the Little Inferno walkthrough. I think so, it was Little Inferno. It was either that or Pokemon. What in the walkthroughs? I said I'm doing Kirby's Epic Yarn, and I am. And I've been thinking lately, I have another Let's Play I want to try out. I want to try doing a blind Let's Play. Because honestly, with these Let's Plays, I'm going to say it right now, I don't take them as seriously as the rest of my channel, because I do this because I actually like doing Let's Play playthroughs. I've discovered that Let's Playing is a totally different type of playthrough. At least in my mind. I'm sure many people will agree with me in that. It's very different to play through a game as a Let's Play. So I wanted to experiment with a blind Let's Play. I know a lot of people are annoyed by those and all that, but I'll try my best, and I don't know, I don't get many commenters, but I think it'd be nice to get their advice if they know, all that stuff. And I figured Kirby's Epic Yarn will probably be done in a few episodes if I play my cards right. Well, it's not a few. Probably equal to Pokemon, to this game. I mean, it's only 21 parts because I skipped so many, because I did all those fast forward sections. This would probably be like episode 60 something if I didn't do that. And we would have episodes of me doing nothing or going halfway through a dungeon or something. So anyway, yes, I want to try doing a blind Let's Play. I already know what it is. I'll explain the story about why I chose the game later. Put more detail on that, because we have to focus on Pokémon Red. But I am doing a blind Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one on the Wii. And I'll explain more about that when time comes. Let's get back to the game, because I'm finally back on track. Now you remember this area where where I first got caught that electrode? I think it was an electrode. Now I'm sure you're wondering why an electrode's in the middle of this grass field. That's what they kind of hint at you with that. I mean, it's not only just for convenience, so you can use flash for a little bit. What we never tried before is surfing down this area. And I got lucky because I didn't get any random encounters. I was really nervous because I hate going to random encounters in the water. Always most annoying Pokemon. Alright, now we're in this little area. Not many people actually remember this exists. If it wasn't for the fact that the remake has it on the map, it probably is on the map, the 8-bit version. I just can't fly there. I don't know. Anyway, here's one Pokemon battle. I'm not sure, but I think in the remake, Team Rocket is actually in the where we are. This is the power plant. The power plant has been abandoned, and there is a theory about the Voltorb and Electrode Pokemon that they're actually mutated Pokeballs scientists were working on, and it formed life. There's another theory where a Voltorb or an Electrode is just a Ghastly. Well, at least a Voltorb is just a Ghastly that that overshadowed a Pokeball after death. So you'll see that as a mechanic, actually. Speaking of those Pokemon, in this optional dungeon, it is an optional dungeon. You have you have a bunch of Pokeballs lying around, and they're either what's the word? They're either an item or they are an Electrode or Voltorb. This is Lickitung, always an interesting Pokemon, especially in the anime. It always interests me. It's pretty good. Its evolved form's a little better. You know, all evolved forms are. I have really nothing much to say. It's just a good normal type. Well, this is a fairy type. So far, everything that's pink has become a fairy. I don't know. Except for a couple select few. I don't know. I honestly don't know how they're organizing the fairies when they change the old types. In this game, in the Wild Encounters, you have a chance to get Pikachu with a much higher catch rate than back when I did it in the Viridian Forest. However, I still recommend you in Viridian because you can train it up from the beginning of your adventure. So yeah, there's that. I'm looking for max repel. Because yes, like I've shown, you can get random encounters here. So this has always been an interesting dungeon. It's got a bit of a backstory, like the Pokemon Mansion. Really has nothing to do with anything. It's just here, really. They've done it for. Here's a Pokemon. This is where you think it's an item. It's actually Electrode, by the way. Voltorb, by the way. Yeah, it just doesn't. It's just here to house the legendary bird. And since it's a power plant, and for those who know Pokemon, I think it's obvious who we're finding. This is where Zapdos, one of the 3 legendary birds, has been. So far, we have Articuno, which we weren't able to catch because fail number 1. I didn't know in the 8-bit version you can't catch stronger Pokemon with regular Pokeballs. So there's that. Oh boy, that's fun. And yeah, I'm sure you're wondering why I also titled this episode "The Greatest Fail in Pokemon History." Oh, you're gonna love that. Basically, the rest of this dungeon is just me exploring for items because I think there is a rare candy in here. But I'm just gonna tell you right now, I just said screw it at the end. I just went straight to the end because I hate facing so many Pokemon like this. I remember these two came up and I'm like, oh, I think this one. I think I remember this one. Oh yeah, this is the item, and no, it's a Voltorb. So there's that. Obviously, Greg here is my my main star. Well, he's always good with the electric types because, you know, ground types are very underrated. I keep saying that, people. Also, if you want a chance to catch a Electrode, I think I'll come across one Electrode and it's level 40, so it should be equal to your team if you played your cards right. TM33's Reflect, I didn't want it. But aside from that, yes, Electrode's a very good Pokemon. It is the fastest Pokemon in the game, so if you want speed and good attacks, also Self-Destruct's a good last resort attack. There's a couple of Voltorbs and that show off this ability, and I think the Electrode also did it. So yeah, there's that. Like, for example, just take note that Greg's been able to attack before so far. I mean, I know Electrode is a higher level than Greg will be, but still, the fact that Electrode beats Greg in the first turn is amazing. It's cool, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah. There's that. One thing I really hope I'm right with. I remember somehow fighting rocket grunts in here, and I hope I'm right because I remember that. Because like that's one thing I'm thinking right now. Now that I look back on this recording, trainer battles is something this dungeon needs because it's kind of lacking. Other than that, and as you can tell by the randomly placed rocks, that's your only indication that this is abandoned. TM25 is Thunder, and I teach it to Rosemary, because Thunder is a very good attack, and even though I have Thunderbolt, which is a more powerful move, it's always good to have as much electricity-based attacks as possible, because electric types are pretty good on their attacking range, and the fact that they can paralyze everything, it's a good idea. Huh, wow, I didn't even notice. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say each sprite in these Pokemon, in the Pokemon list, they're not the actual Pokemon. They do that in the future, but I thought that each one of them were actually a different sprite. Like, you see there's a Rhydon, and there's a Clefairy, and there's a Seal. I mean, they did that probably because they were from the first Pokemon's codes to be put in the game and all. But I just thought, then I noticed that Tyler and Tom have the same sprite. So, oh no, not Tom. Tyler and twins. So there's that. There's that. So honestly, I'm just I know I talk about this too much, but I just am not looking forward to doing Victory Road. I really hate Victory Road. But I think that's clearly the point, though, because Victory Road's just a part of the game you just want to get to, because it's gonna be so fulfilling when you do. Like, you reached it, and they just want to make you feel like, oh, finally I got through that. I am one of the best trainers out there because I got through Victory Road. Like, yeah. Who's that Electrode I was talking about? He's level 43, yes, but two levels shouldn't be that much because Dugtrio's a very fast Pokemon too. But Electrode's much faster, as you can see here. And here's Self-Destruct. That's good for a last resort. Like, let's say you have 2 Pokemon left, and the other guy has 2 Pokemon left, or even 1 is even better, more ideal. You can use that to your advantage. It's a real last resort strategy, but I've seen people use it and all that. But if your Pokemon's strong enough, you can survive a Self-Destruct. I've seen it. And here we go. This is the legendary bird Zapdos. I just want you to know, I only give this one try. I don't care if I defeat it. I don't care if I catch it. The defeating is good for experience. Catching is just good for bragging rights. I mean, I caught these Pokemon a million times, and I've done runs with them in my party. But I just wanted to say that because I just wanted to let you know that I only save before the Pokemon out of force of habit, because I always would reset and reset, but clearly, as you know, I'm playing this off my GameCube, so it'd be a lot more of a pain to set and reset, especially when I'm recording, so I just did it this way. Yeah, as you can see, Zapdos, just like Articuno, is very powerful. They have been nerfed a little bit, I think, in the remake, and I think it's a good thing, because honestly, these guys are too powerful. It's ridiculous. Somehow, though, with the span of 2 Pokemon, I managed to get it down to the right level to try to catch. Oh boy, I bet you're wondering what that ultimate fail is. Not that. Nah. By the way, as soon as that fail goes on, I quickly save the game and get out of this episode out of anger, so I'll be doing the exit outro thing as soon as that happens. So I tried a metronome for the first time, and I actually got a good luck at the draw, as you'll see soon. And I got Mega Punch. That was really handy. It came at the right time. I think metronome is supposed to be something you need at the right time. I'm not sure exactly how it works. But yeah, there's that. Alright, biggest fail in Pokemon history. I tried to go to the items, and I accidentally hit run. thank you all so much for watching. I've been Billy, your angry video game analyzer. Have a good day, good night. Oh man, that just made me mad. Because come on, they shouldn't let me do that. Have a good day, good night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you next time. Ugh.